You come in the Hard Rock Stadium against Tua on prime time, that's a win.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to Little Big Opinions. I'm Big.
And I'm Little.
And this episode is brought to you by Societa Law, personal injury attorneys. If you've been injured in a car accident, you need more than just a lawyer. You need an advocate who truly cares and fights hard for what you deserve. Call Societa Law at 305-340-9082 or visit societalaw.com for your free consultation. Societa Law, where strength meets compassion.
That was much better than the first week, I think.
I
Ryan.
flubbed.
Yeah.
I flubbed
There's
that.
no flub.
Yeah.
F it, send it in.
Yeah.
But what I will say is that we're getting you some tutoring for your reading because your on-screen reading is getting better. So that's a good thing.
Oh, appreciate that.
Yeah.
Folks, we also want you to like and subscribe. Visit our, visit 786 Sports on YouTube, on Instagram, and on our X. And it's just another beautiful day, Chris. But we want to know why it's so beautiful.
Why is that?
We got some Canes over here. Ooh, ooh. I mean, Chris, Mark, what is going on? What happened yesterday at The Rock?
I mean,
How nasty was that?
looking around yesterday, I was just thinking in my head, I was like, this is what Miami is and what makes Miami beautiful. I'm not just speaking about the Canes because they were beautiful yesterday, but like just the people, just like the ambiance that was around. You see that stadium, it's different than other stadiums. Like the music is different. Everyone thinks they're super cool and hard and doing this type of stuff the whole time. Like Miami is a beautiful thing. So
The DJ was on fire yesterday.
you thought so? He started off strong. Like the Canes, he started off strong, then cooled off a bit.
Oh,
Not
of course.
sure.
There's a shot.
Not sure if he came fully through like the Canes did at the end.
Is that David Villavicencio?
No. He approved the beginning of the set. I saw on X that he said he approved the beginning because he used to be the DJ until I think 2018. He said, but at the end he had another one that he didn't really like what was going on. So I don't know if I missed his sarcasm in the first one.
Well, I thought I saw him at the tailgate, and I just saw him jamming and DJing. I'm like, that can't be David V. I didn't know he was a DJ.
Yeah, dude.
That makes sense. I didn't know that.
my
He's
gosh.
he's like the original DJ.
I mean,
been DJing,
The
like-
tailgate was great. But yeah, something else funny at the tailgate. We're there with some of the basketball coaches from last year's assistant, and people are like, "Oh, that's Jack McClinton." I'm like, "That's Jack McClinton. He looks incredible." It wasn't Jack McClinton. We're all taking pictures with him, and it was not Jack McClinton. so
Was it anyone or was it?
yeah, he's an assistant coach for the team last year.
Nice. So
I
he's
forgot
super
his name.
pumped. He thought that everyone recognized
Everyone was
him.
coming up to this guy. I mean, but yeah, it was not Jack McClinton.
I'm not going to say what that is, but a little quick thought on the game.
DJ Irving is the guy's name.
Okay.
Assistant coach for UM basketball last year.
A little thought on the game because this is not Kane's Insight. Also here on 786 Sports, you can see them. He'll break down more, I'm sure. But people were talking bad about Beck going into this year. He looked really nice. I just like that you could tell he has that presence in the pocket. I'm a huge quarterback fan that knows where they are in the pocket, and he does that. He threw to spots. He could have thrown an interception, but he didn't because this guy made an incredible catch.
Oh, CJ Daniels from LSU. Unbelievable catch. Probably the best catch I've ever seen in a UM football field, in a UM uniform. But Carson Beck has a little zip to that. Pretty accurate quarterback as well. Doesn't make mistakes.
Well, that was the thing last year. He made a lot of mistakes.
And he had people dropping the football, which between CJ Daniels and our new favorite, Malachi Tony. This kid,
he's the real deal. I
he's
think.
a freshman phenom, folks.
Yeah.
He's a future Sunday football player.
Well,
he is
relax,
an impact player.
Relax.
No.
He always goes to the extreme.
He has aura.
Dude.
This kid has aura. He
He's
has
small.
aura.
He might not even make it past this year. Who
Oh,
knows? Can you just temper it for a little bit? Just enjoy it.
Never.
Like
I'm a
he's gonna-
UM fan. I'm a Miami fan. That's what happens.
Now we
This is
lose
what
to
we do.
Bethune-Cookman this next coming week, and then
I'm not worried about Bethune-Cookman, but
Don't
I will
you put
tell
that
you this.
evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I am worried about USF going into UF. We play USF the week before UF. Could be a little bit of a trap game, and
you're not ready. You're not scared of UF too.
I'm not saying I'm not scared of UF. I'm not scared of anybody. I'll just say that right now. With the offensive line and defensive line that we have, I'm not scared of anybody. I mean, what we did against a very good Notre Dame football team, people, with that defense, pushing people around, controlling the line of scrimmage, it's kind of what has right now is what we want for the Dolphins.
Did they control the line of scrimmage?
I thought they did.
No, and the third,
Jeremiah Love, who is a Heisman hopeful, did absolutely nothing. 10 for 33 yesterday. 10 rushes for 33.
What are they doing only rushing 10 times?
I didn't get it. I kept asking.
Carr had 11 rushes, so he had more rushes than he did.
I thought he was pretty good. He's a redshirt freshman. He also looked very good. Like, they were obviously trying to make the offense easy with those quick screens, very Mike McDaniel. Trying to change kind of what they couldn't do in the run game. I think that's where they went. They were in it to the end, so I guess it wasn't that bad of a decision.
The play calling, it's absolutely at the end of the game was poor. But would you rather it be very conservative or be aggressive and you lose the game? What would you be more upset about?
Well, you're playing the result. Very Ryan, very big of you to play the result because they had a chance to win the game because of how conservative they were coaching. That's the whole point. It was obvious they were going to run 3 straight times. Just do the quick little slants that were working all day long. Like, they stopped throwing to Tony in the third and fourth quarter. They stopped doing the easy routes and passing and were just like, we're going to jam it down their throats. And it didn't work.
Well, they put their best defenders on Tony, and especially on third down because he was just completing every third down that was thrown to him. So they tightened up a little bit on him, and it showed. Big quarterback on a little receiver.
The other person that we got to talk about is the kicker, Mark. We went through all those Badgley years, remember? And God,
so upsetting. So this guy, he I think I heard on the broadcast that he went 2 for 7 last year.
Who?
Our kicker at
Carter
FAU.
Davis? Yeah, I don't know about that, but he stepped up yesterday.
Yeah,
he absolutely stepped up in a big way when we needed him to.
That was a big kick.
And he's a local kid from Fort Lauderdale. So
most of them are local because it's the University of Miami. So.
You absolutely piss me off all the time.
What kind of insights
you're on one
here?
today, huh? Do you get lack of sleep? You got home late?
No, I slept till 11:55 this morning. I was like, wow. I haven't slept like that and I can't remember. Jeez, it was so nice.
What are you, a high schooler?
No dreaming, no nothing. I just woke up as 11:55. I was like, oh no, Kaya needs to eat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about priorities in life. Okay, moving on. Folks, that was a nice little appetizer. This weekend, college football, great weekend of college football. Way to go, Canes. But real quick, one thing I did want to mention, Canes Insight, you mentioned it earlier. I just so happened to walk into Hard Rock Stadium and D-Money is there with his wife and his 2 kids, and it's just walking through, and everyone is coming up to this guy. This guy
He's a legend. What do you mean?
He's like the Pope of football. He's the
Pope,
guy.
huh?
Everyone is coming up to this guy, just giving him dabs. Hey, D-Money. I'm like, dude, you can't walk through this place.
Well, thank God you were his bodyguard and making sure that he was going to get through.
Oh, you know
safely.
what? I kind of, I felt terrible, but I went up to go talk to him because I want to say what's up to him. But then I was just like, oh man, I'm associated with this legend now, so maybe people might recognize me. No one did it.
No, I wouldn't thought so.
It didn't happen. But D-Money, go check out Canes Insight for all Canes. They are doing great things on that show, and you got to support them, especially through this year. But that was a little appetizer, a little aperitif, a little carpaccio. Now we get to the main course, Chris. It's NFL football season. It's week 1. The Miami Dolphins are playing. Are you ready for the Colts game?
So the one thing that made me sad about sitting in the stadium yesterday watching the Canes is that I don't think we get that atmosphere ever with the Dolphins.
It's different. College is different.
Yeah, it's also we don't get the full fan base there. It's always, I get it. It's Miami. You see the Dolphins on the schedule. You're going to travel to Miami. But I don't get excited in the fact that the season's coming up that we're going to get that type of experience. But I am excited that we're finally here on opening week, and we get to play the Colts in Indianapolis, though. We're starting on the road. What's your first initial thoughts here?
It's first of all, 1:00 CBS. Miami Dolphins versus Indianapolis Colts. Chris, it's very simple here. You control the run. Their strength is their running game. Okay, let's start with their offense. They got Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is a poo-poo platter. He's terrible.
Yeah.
All right? He's not going to win you the game. He's probably going to lose you the game. The guy makes a lot of turnovers, bad decisions. You have to pressure him. But their running game and their offensive line is the strength of this football team.
Yeah, so Daniel Jones, for those that don't know, won the starting job over Anthony Richardson, who's we all know is a Gator. So Daniel Jones is the starter, and the last time the Dolphins played Daniel Jones, it was in 2023 when he was a quarterback for the New York Giants, and he went 14 for 20, 119 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, and I think this game's going to go kind of similar to that.
Yeah, Weaver has to diagnose some foreign concepts, things of that nature. We need to fill the A gap, fill your assignments, Chris. Assignment football, be ready for that offensive line. They're going to push, but we have our tremendous, outside linebackers, DNs that we need to get after it. Have to put it upon these guys. But I'm most worried about the running game. Jonathan Taylor and Khalil Herbert, who is a very good change of pace back, someone that they added through the offseason, is someone that we have to provide them with our full attention. The passing game is a little bit different. Michael Pittman, Joshua Downs, but I don't have any. I'm not scared of Daniel Jones. I think it's something that we need to take advantage of and try and get some takeaways on the road.
Well, okay, it's not that easy. I think Jonathan Taylor's a Pro Bowl / All-Pro type of running back. They have a bunch of starters on the offensive line that can move the ball, move people off of the ball. And like last year, Jonathan Taylor, everyone's down on Jonathan Taylor. I don't understand why. He had 1,400 yards, 11 touchdowns, hit 4.7 yards per rush. I mean, he can actually win and control the game. The other thing that I never understand is all the hate on Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman's a good player.
He's a good player.
Like, he's had 2 years of over 1,000 yards. He's 2 years removed from the 1,500, but who was throwing to him last year? He only had 800 yards last year.
Joe Flacco.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I know Daniel Jones, we just said what he is, everything about him, but it is week 1. Jim Irsay passed away. They're going to be playing their home opener. They're a memorial to them. The fans are going to be pumped. Daniel Jones sat all last year. He lost his job. Now it's his first, opportunity to regain starting job somewhere in the NFL. I don't think it's going to be as easy as you're making it seem.
I don't think it's easy, and Vegas is siding with the Colts. They're plus 1.5. Minus 1.5 favorites right now. But what I think we have the biggest advantage is our offense versus their defense. Their defense last year was ranked in the bottom third in many of the statistical categories. They ranked 29th in yards allowed and 30th in completion percentage allowed. Who is one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the NFL? His name is Tua Tagovailoa. Okay, so if these people, and now they have a new defensive coordinator in Lou Anarumo, who was the Bengals defensive coordinator. They had a nice run a couple years back, but the last 2 years, that defense was papier-mâché.
He was also the defensive coordinator for us at one point, interim defensive coordinator. He was a secondary coach for us under Philbin. So when Dan Campbell was the interim, he was the interim defensive coordinator. So you know who else is there now?
Who?
Xavier Howard.
Yeah.
Xavier Howard knows the system that he likes to run. They signed 2 other guys as well to bolster up that defense. And they've signed a corner and a safety.
Charvarius Ward, and they also signed Cam Bynum from the Minnesota Vikings, who's a safety.
So just like we're all excited about our signings and stuff, they've made changes, and they were 7-9, so they were just the same type of team that we were last year. I think it's going to be a tough matchup. I'm a little worried, but I'll tell you, to your point, why I'm not that worried, and it's because Mike McDaniel and Tua, for all the stuff that we've said throughout the offseason, they're pretty good when they're together. They're 25 and 15 when they're together. That's amongst that time. Warren Sharp does great stuff. Go look for his website. That he said that's number 7 on the list since 2022. That's no easy task. I think we don't give Mike McDaniel his flowers enough because there are critical moments that he needs to be better, and hopefully he will. the rest of this year is going to go as well as it will as long as Tua is on the field. So
he has to stay healthy. And how do you keep your quarterback from staying healthy? First of all, he should not be trying to extend plays, please. But most importantly is that offensive line. It's tall task. They have a very good interior defensive line, folks. DeForest Buckner, Stewart, Kwity Paye. These are good football players. That defense, the front four is good. They have a very outstanding Pro Bowl linebacker in Zaire Franklin. But other than that, they don't have a lot of depth there. And this is a new defense under a new coordinator with a lot of new people in this secondary. You need to take advantage. Mike McDaniel and Tua need to take advantage, get your ball in the hands of your playmakers in Waddle, in Tyreek Hill, okay, Darren Waller if he's back from the dead. But in all honesty, you need to take advantage early because that Colts arena, Lucas Oil Stadium, it gets rocking. These Midwestern people, they got nothing else to do. I mean, it's football there. They care about their football.
Aren't they known for basketball? And isn't it the Hoosier State?
Yeah, but the Colts have had a pretty good history, I want to say. I think they're a big franchise. They've been around for a very long time, historic franchise. It's not going to be tame there. They don't feel in Indianapolis that they're going to have a losing season this year. So put the pedal to the metal, folks. You are an underdog. Go in and get a win.
Right. Perfect. So let's get into more about why we think the Dolphins are going to be a little bit better this year. Do you think?
Yeah, I would love for you to answer first because you know how I feel. But I'm on my edge of my seat right now.
Something that we haven't we haven't discussed yet is how the roster shaped up. So we re-signed Kendall Lamb, which is now we have a better swing
versatility.
Tackle. He is coming off of a back injury that we must know, and he was cut by the Eagles, who have a stellar offensive line. So it's fine, but he's a backup. He's not a starter. We signed the tight end, Greg Dulcich, which...
Love him. Great head of hair.
He was very good for Denver. Obviously, there's a new coach there, different type of scheme. I don't have high hopes for him, though, because you could see in this offense, tight ends need to know how so much, and it seems like they're always penalized. We finally signed Rasul Douglas. So
cornerback help.
Not only that, Juju Brent. So two corners that have an opportunity to be starters. Now we have Storm Duck, which is a nice piece, but if he's your number one, relying on that, we weren't happy about that. Jack Jones, Rasul Douglas, Juju Brent. Now we feel a little bit more comfortable that we have actual starters out on the field. For those of you who don't know, Juju Brent was a former second-round pick for the Indianapolis Colts. So he was kind of a bust for them. He was, guess what?
A lot of injuries.
Never stayed healthy.
Injuries.
So that's a perfect fit for the Dolphins. So come on over. Here we are. But he's a big guy, 6'3", apparently almost 180 pounds, almost 200 pounds. What excites me about that is obviously our former second-round pick, Cam Smith. Something's not right. He's not playing anymore. He's on the non-injury reserve list.
The illness list, yeah.
So
no
whatever,
one knows what's going on.
They're fighting, clearly. I don't know. I shouldn't have said that. I don't know why he's not around, but it's not because he's injured. So Juju Brent, hopefully, new change of scenery, can be the guy that the Colts thought he was going to be. And then two things that I really liked, because we didn't have any running backs besides Ollie Gordon and Devon Achane, who's hurt. Well, we brought back Jeff Wilson onto the practice squad. I'm a big Jeff Wilson fan. I don't know why we didn't use him more in his career with the Dolphins. And he had 141 yards, 637 yards. 141 carries for 637 yards and 4.5 yards a carry. So he can get out there and take some of the share. And then we got Jermichael Hasty, who used to be part of the 49ers, which he's going to know the system, so we don't have to wait for him to learn the system.
I remember that name because of fantasy football. When McCaffrey will go down, and you gotta go get Hasty,
right?
So,
but he's the only one that didn't have a humongous year, right?
yeah.
But it's fine. He's down in the depth chart. And then, of course, we signed Riley Patterson, also the practice squad.
Oh yeah.
So he'll be kicking for us.
Yeah, Jason Sanders. We can't have nice things 4 to 5 weeks out at a minimum. So that's a problem. Injuries have been a concern, Chris. Going into this week, what does the injury chart look like right now? Injury report. D. Eskridge is questionable right now. Tyreek Hill was participating in Monday's practice today. So he looks like he's going to be suiting up. Obviously, we know Jalen Wright is out. And then Devon A-Chain, they do feel that he will practice and will remain on track for Sunday's regular season game.
Yeah, so
That's big news.
obviously now they don't know. Like, media gets to watch a little bit of practice, but they don't watch practice anymore. So apparently limited by their standards were Tyreek Hill, Devon Achane. They were out there. They were doing warm-ups and doing rehab. D. Eskridge, he's there with what? What does he have? That's the first time I'm hearing of that.
Undisclosed, was held out of practice Monday.
Okay, that's not good. So hopefully it's not a soft tissue injury, but most likely it's some sort of soft tissue injury.
Hopefully not. But, I mean he's a returner. I think Malik Washington is already above the depth chart.
I'm not too worried if he's going to miss some time. But Tyreek Hill and Devon
Get healthy, D.
we are worried for that because without that, we're not going to get the big plays and the big offense from 2024. 2023, we're going to look a lot more like 2024, which I wouldn't be excited about.
The MVP run, Tua's MVP run starts on Sunday. I'm telling you right now. Big year for Tua Tagovailoa, folks. It's the FU year. It's the year that everyone's talking smack. He's coming back with a vengeance from 2023. We don't look at last year, okay? He's going to come back. He's going to stay healthy. He's going to win us a lot of football games. And on Sunday, he's going to take advantage of that pass defense that is paper mache.
Well, funny that you say that because I have more stats from Warren Sharp, specifically on Tua. So Tua, as it stands, he's top 5 in both expected points added and success rate in each year. So basically, over the last 4 years with McDaniel, he's number 3 in EPA, number 3 in success, number 2 in yards per attempt, number 2 in completion percentage, and number 2 in explosive play rates.
What else do you folks want? By the way, one thing that we need to see on Sunday is the air attack over 30 yards.
Right.
Last year, we had no completions with air yards of over 30 yards. The year prior to that, I want to say it was like 16 or so. They led the NFL. You need to get back to opening it up. Enough with the bubble screen bullshit, okay? Excuse my French.
Well, it has its place.
It has its place, but not all the time, okay? Air it out.
I think
Air it out.
I think the bubble screen will do a lot better if you throw it to Tyreek Hill and Waddle versus Malik Washington.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, but A-Chain too is pretty good out there. They use him a lot. So, but let's not talk about bubble screens. Don't put it out in the universe anymore.
You got to have a well-balanced offense. You can't just be throwing the ball down the field all the time.
Okay, but I want to see more of that.
Yeah, I
Get
agree.
back to 2023.
I agree. We're saying the same thing.
We are?
Yeah,
we
we're-
agreed to something?
we're agreeing on the same thing.
Well, speaking of that, we'll go into our predictions in a little bit when we go over our betting segment. But we're going to go real cool. We're going to talk about it right now. LBO is going to come to you guys, and we're going to try our best to come to an agreement on what each
Good luck.
win-loss prediction would be throughout the season. So we promised you this. It's here. We're going to go one by one real quick, and we are going to debate on what the LBO prediction will be for the 2025 Miami Dolphins. So let's start real quick. And Mark, you're in this too, okay, buddy? All right. Indianapolis Colts at Indianapolis Colts, 1:00 game. Win or loss? It's obviously a win for me. Mark, you're the tiebreaker, okay?
I don't think Daniel Jones is going to be able to keep up with Tua Tagovailoa.
That's one win on the record books.
I got a W on there too.
All right. Second week, home opener. New England Patriots. Everyone is super hyped up about Drake May and Mike Vrabel and all the money that they spend, all that BS. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it one bit. You're going to come into sunny South Florida on a 1:00 game on September 14th in the Hard Rock with us there. That's a win for sure.
Yeah, yesterday I was just cleaning the barbecue in case they needed it for the tailgate. It wasn't hot. There was no sun outside. It was just hot. And I was sweating so much, like, how can we tailgate in this weather? So they're going to be wearing their blue jerseys. We'll be wearing a nice white jersey. It's going to be the home opener. Place is going to be rocking. Another W.
Oh, this is okay. Here we go. Thursday, September 18th. So a short week.
We're going to agree on this.
We got to go visit our daddy. We love you, Daddy. Mr. Josh Allen. and the Buffalo Bills. Thursday Night Football game, prime time on Prime Video, 8:15, folks. Win or loss?
Who do they play before? Do you know that?
I don't know, but they play the Ravens week 1, so they probably have.
Yeah, they're going to be on the they're going to be on the road playing against the Jets, which is not that big of a deal.
The week before.
Yeah, we're going to lose that game. Sorry, Ryan.
I'm going to say a win. I mean, I think we're going to shock the world, but let me just
Come on.
Chris, hear me out.
Short week against, you just said it, our daddies, and you really think on Thursday night when, no, there's no chance.
It's not going to be cold. It's not going to be cold.
So? It wasn't cold. When
Tua almost won that game last year. If it wasn't for Jordan Poyer having his ridiculous targeting penalty on 3rd and 10, he would have gotten the ball back and we won that game. And then we may be talking about playoffs. So that was a huge step. We're 2-6. We went 2-6 after that. We'll go with the loss. That's fine. All right, that's fine. I'm gonna give you
the tiebreaker. I was gonna say it was gonna be a win. I feel I feel confident about it.
You feel confident about it?
Confident about it.
Wow.
I'll shot bet it right now too.
Oh.
I'll do a shot bet.
All right. I mean, it's 3 of us, so 3-0. Unbelievable. We're going to, okay.
All right, then Monday Night Football at home against the New York stinking Jets.
You don't have to finish. We're going to win that game.
Oh, we're 4-0, folks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we're 4-0 by the end of September, I'm going to start looking at tickets. Where's the Super Bowl this year?
Oh, don't you? It's in New Orleans. I already checked. Oh, no, sorry. It's in Santa Clara. It's
it's far.
49ers
So that means
land.
we're going to have an airplane too. Jeez.
Yeah, that's.
We can't even
Can
drive
we not
cross
talk about the
country.
Super
Yeah,
Bowl
go
yet? October 5th, you come back and you play on the road against the tough, the timid Carolina Panthers.
At Carolina?
At Carolina. Bryce Young.
Who are they playing? It doesn't matter. We're going to win.
That's 5-0, folks. That's 5-0.
By the way, that's a fun stadium. We went there for the ACC championship, which was not fun because we lost against Clemson. But great food. I really enjoyed that place.
Good
So,
barbecue?
There is no way we're
phenomenal
5-0
barbecue
right now.
and inexpensive. Biggest thing, inexpensive
I
for
like
a stadium.
that.
Yeah.
I like that.
You guys, you guys messed this up already. Keep
Okay, here we go. You come home. You play against, you got Tua. And who is it that everyone compares Tua to? Who's his comparison?
Who do they compare?
Who does everyone say we should have
Tua?
drafted this guy, this really good looking guy who's now dating, I think, an OnlyFans model?
Hell yeah.
His name is Justin Herbert, folks. The Los Angeles Chargers are in Miami on October 12th, 1 o'clock game. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm going loss here because there's no way. I got to get that loss on the board. So a loss.
I don't think Tua's ever lost to the Chargers.
No.
Justin Herbert. And why is he going to start now? I honestly don't feel that. So I'm going to say win. How about
And
you,
I'm
Mark?
saying a win.
All right,
I'm
that's
saying
6-0.
We're Josh Allen is our daddy.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Well, we're
for
the Chargers daddies.
I can't wait for the non-homers that want to watch this. Are gonna be like, this is.
Come fight us in our comment section. It's all right.
6-0, you guys.
Hey, what a great year we're having, guys.
6-0.
This is
6-0.
fun. This is fun.
Now you go on the road, and we're going to the dog pound. Roof, 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 roof. Cleveland Browns on the road. Are we going to be playing against Dylan Gabriel, Joe Flacco, or Shador Sanders?
That's a win. I mean,
That's a win?
of course.
Oh, we're at 7-0.
7-0, dude.
Okay.
What a year.
Okay, here we go. Here we go now, guys. Now we're going to Hotlanta.
You better start giving some.
We're
L's
going
soon.
to Hotlanta. In Atlanta, 1 o'clock game. The Dirty Birds. Sunday game. Michael Penix. Not penis. I said Penix. Okay. Bijan Robinson. Drake London.
Yeah, they got some good offensive weapons. So I'm gonna say it. They bolstered up their defensive line. You guys and your hype, we're losing that game. We're not gonna be able to hold off on the defensive ends. We're gonna have a lot of sacks. Tua might get hurt that game. Put it up for a loss.
Jesus Christ.
There's only room for one great left-handed quarterback at a time. And that's Tua Tagovailoa, not Michael Penix. Get out of here. He throws a pretty ball, but get out of here with that. His name is Tua Tagovailoa, and he's going on an MVP run. And how do you go on an MVP run, Mark? You win football games. You win football games. And what you said earlier, with all of that wonderful Those stats that you went in and you chat GPT'd it, you know, all that beautifulness, all that EPA. Do you even know what EPA means? Don't answer that. Tua Tagovailoa is a winner. He's a winner. That's a win, Mark, on my book. You're a tiebreaker, buddy.
Tiebreaker. I gotta say it's a win.
Oh, we're 8-0.
I gotta say it's a win,
We're
baby.
8-0.
Hey, this is a team, dude. What a team!
Now I know why you
legendary
did
status.
Now I know why you wanted an LBO record. You just wanted to bamboozle this whole thing.
This is way funner. Okay, here we go.
Fun.
Okay.
More fun.
Oh my God! Look at you!
I mean,
look at you!
sorry.
Your Belen education. All right, here we go. Now we're talking. That's the first half of the year, folks. We've been talking about it. It's the first half of the year. We're 8-0. We're looking pretty right now. But here comes a very good football team, the Baltimore Ravens, in Miami on Thursday night. Another short game against a freaking stud team.
Yeah. I mean, I just found out that I'm not going to be at that game, Ryan.
What?
Yeah, I'm not going to be at that game. So lucky you.
October 30th. Yeah. Why?
Because I'll be up in Disney. Woo!
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. We've had this cabin booked for a year and a half, and I didn't realize that we were playing the Ravens at home. I thought we were playing them away because for some reason the Dolphins put it white as not the home games for some reason on the calendar. So this whole time I thought I was going, but I'm not.
It's the day before Halloween.
Yeah,
we could have dressed up.
We're there for Halloween.
You can't go on the 31st to Disney? You can't change your trip? Who's going?
My entire family.
Mark, are you going too?
No, because like we all know, I just had a newborn baby, and we're not going to take a newborn to. It'd still be like 2 months old. So we're staying. Sophia may be going.
Oh,
which will give us alleviate some, pressure from us. But we are not going. So
you're going to take care of his kid now on vacation if you go.
Yeah, my mom's going to be there too, so we're good.
Oh my gosh,
I
can't believe
it takes a village, guys. It takes a village.
You know I deserve to be angry with you about this. I'm not very
You
happy.
can take me, dude. I'll go and we'll make some fire content.
Oh, there it is. It's not about content. It's about winning. It's about luck. And you know what? Because we're 8-0, Mark, you're coming with. Okay, chalk it up right now.
So the Ravens, I'm going to be a loss here. And you?
No, we're not losing at home. We are absolutely not losing at home.
Mark, please.
When was the last time the Ravens came to Miami? What happened?
Please, Mark, don't do this.
We beat the crap out of
What was the last time that happened when we played the Ravens?
Huh?
What was the last time that happened when we played the Ravens?
Yeah, but that was on the road.
We got smacked.
No, we were fine. If Tyreek catches that touchdown, we're fine.
Mark, come on.
I guess this is when it's gonna have to break, but we're winning that game, baby.
I was about to say, if you want that ticket, you better say
this
win.
This isn't fun. Come on, guys.
9-0. Okay, here we go. Then after Baltimore,
Loss.
10 days preparation at home against Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. You're 9-0. Heavyweights. Allen versus Tua Tagovailoa.
Please, Ryan.
McDermott versus McDaniel.
Please, loss. Come on.
We're not losing at home. We don't lose at home during the day against Josh Allen.
This is not going to happen. You know this is not going to happen. Can you please just say loss?
Chris, people don't want to watch our record be like 7-9 or 10-11, 10
I don't want to hear
whatever.
you anymore.
I think it's a win. I honestly think it's a win. Mark?
Josh Allen?
Josh Allen at home.
I think it's a win.
That's
baby.
10-0.
Hey, this is a 72 season.
I was about to say, get Mercury Morris on the phone. Call Zonka. Because something is a brewing in Miami, folks.
Washington and Spain.
Washington and Spain.
All that
Chris
way,
is going.
all that way to see a loss.
I'm going to say a loss too. Because
Thank God.
because it would be so funny if we went 10-0 and you went all the way to Madrid for us to lose our first game.
That's fine. Just so that I'm right a little bit. Loss here.
Pan con tomate and a nice fresh loss.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not going because I think we're going to win. I'm going because it's going to be Spain. It's going to be a great time.
Our record across the pond is pretty abysmal.
You're right.
Is
2-7.
2-7.
So
We said that on the pod.
Now you guys are getting into your senses.
All right, we're
Got
10,
it,
10 and 1. We're 10 and 1. That's fine. Then you have a bye week, folks. You have a bye week. You had fun. You went to Basque Country. You enjoyed life. Un basalón, un poquito de octopus. Octopus. How do you say? Oh, pulpo a la gallega. Ooh, but octopus. Then you come home and then you're playing the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, that's a win.
The New Orleans Saints, Spencer Rattler, Chris.
That's a win.
We're at 11-1, folks. Then you go on the road and you fly over there against the New York stinking Jets. Justin Fields probably not going to be playing, unfortunately, because that team is booty cheeks. But they got a good defense. It's in December. It's in New York. It's going to be cold. What do you think?
Yeah, how you were worried about them looking ahead since we're 11-1 and waiting for our big matchup against the Steelers on Monday night the next week. I'm going to say they're going to lose against the Jets.
Oh. You know what? He's saying something. I think he's saying something cordial, rational, diplomatic. And I'm going to have to agree that you're wrong. We're going to win this game. We're going to go into MetLife. We don't lose against the Jets. Last year was a little bit. Tyreek's going to come back to the place where he said he was deuces. He doesn't want to play for the team anymore. He's going to come back in there and he's going to be rejuvenated. He's going to probably have already like 1,500 yards at that time, week 13. I'm going to say a win. Mark?
A win. Goddamn Jets.
That's 12-1, folks. That's 12-1. What?
Now Monday night, right?
Monday night
At the Steelers.
at Steelers, December 15th
We're going to lose that game.
against Aaron Rodgers.
We're going to lose that game. Don't even start with me.
Jalen Ramsey,
He's going to get smoked and cooked, but we're going to lose that game.
Jonnu Smith,
But they also have
DK Metcalf?
They have Watt, who's going to, not JJ,
TJ Watt.
TJ Watt. TJ is going to just run all over our left tackle.
Who you against Patrick Paul?
He plays on the right side, so Austin Jackson, if he's healthy at that point, because it's late in the year.
Probably Kendall Lamb at that point.
Yeah.
But on the road, December 15th, I'm going to go with the loss. I agree with you there.
Thank you.
Okay. The
The
steel
Lord.
curtain is pretty tough. It's a tough atmosphere over there. Then you come home, short week, Sunday, because the previous game was on a Monday.
So now we have
and
Sunday night? Is it a Sunday night game?
that's a Sunday night game against Joe Burrow, folks.
Cool Joe Burrow.
You know how we feel about Joe. You know how we feel about Joe on this podcast.
That's a loss.
That's absolutely a win. That's absolutely a win. That defense is terrible. Okay, Shamar Stewart won't even be on the field because he's going to be fighting with the organization.
They're on the team. They're there. They're fine.
It's something's going to happen within that organization. I just smell it right now. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. They're going to have a good year this year. I picked them to win the AFC North. But you come in the Hard Rock Stadium against Tua on prime time, that's a win.
Okay. But keep going.
Mark?
Yeah, it's a win.
Okay.
Joe Burrow. There's nothing.
13-2. Then you stay home. You're not going anywhere. December 28th, Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Bucks come on the road to play the Miami Dolphins.
A loss.
That's a win too. They're not going to come to Miami. They don't understand what's over here. And putting Baker Mayfield in Miami, that's going to be a problem. People are going to party. People are going to have fun. We'll make sure that they go to live.
Yeah.
I think that's a win. Mark?
I agree with you. Putting him here is a problem, but I think it's a problem for us because I think all of that will build him up and he will be strong and Baker Mayfield will win on the last drive of the game.
Ooh, so 13-3. There you go, Chris. You got a loss.
There it is.
And then at home, on the road, against New England. Right now it's flex game, supposedly. You go on the road. At this point, you're looking for a 1 seed right now. Right? You're 13-3. We're 13-3. You're probably resting your starters, to be honest. I'm going to say a loss here. I'm going to say a loss. We're resting our starters. You're resting your starters for week 1. For the divisional game.
Yeah, just for
as the
another
1
loss.
seed.
Give us a loss there.
All right. 13-4, folks. 13-4. You heard it here first.
Well, we rested our starters. So we're still the number 1 seed because we rested our starters, or?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
yes.
Wow, what a year.
What a year. What a year. Folks, you come to LBO for realistic content, okay? Realistic predictions, okay? We're not homers here. We know what we're saying, okay?
Yeah. You bamboozled me, sir. I don't like that at all.
Don't clip this. Yeah, I'm going to get yelled at after this podcast.
This is unbelievable. I'm going to say 10 wins. Yeah, LBO has our record. We're going to go based on that, but just so everyone knows, we have 10 wins coming this year.
I would have said 17 wins, but you made some pretty good arguments. Okay, here we go. Now, enough about the Dolphins. Let's talk about NFL. What's most important about the NFL other than betting? Who loves to bet? Raise your hand. I do. Everyone here, we love to bet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
The only betting I do is fantasy football. That's it.
Oh, that's not betting. That's skill.
That's all I do.
That's skill. Something
I don't have a very good skill.
Hey, you won a couple championships.
Don't
sell yourself
you're
short.
Right, I've won 2. How many have you won?
Okay, next up. All right, so we're going to pick a couple of the biggest games of the week. Thursday night, the Super Bowl NFL champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, are playing against the Cowboys. The Cowboys are coming into Philadelphia right now. The Eagles are 7.5 favorites right now, so they are -7. The total over and under is 46.5 points. So, Chris, do you understand?
Yeah, so this is going to be fun because I have no idea what he's talking about. He's talking gibberish to me. I remember watching as a kid when Chris Berman used to do this in the beginning. So I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, so when you look at a betting line, right, and there's going to be a minus or a plus number. If it says a minus number, right, like -7 in this case, that means that the Philadelphia Eagles are giving the Cowboys 7 points. So if you bet on the Eagles, they have to win by more than 7 points. If they win by 7, then it's a push. So if you bet $100, you get your $100 back, but you don't win anything.
Right.
Okay? Now, if you bet the Eagles at -7, right, you put $100, you probably get like -110 odds. That means for every $110, you would get $100 back.
Okay.
So if you bet $100, you're probably getting like $91 back. This, I know these things. But most importantly here, Chris, is what do you think? And the over/under, right? OU is 46.5 points. It's very simple. That team, the combined score, including overtime, very important, has to be above 46.5 points.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you like here? Well, who are you choosing? And why?
Tell me the odds again.
So -7, Eagles are -7, over/under is 46.5.
So I don't.
No Micah Parsons.
Yeah, I don't like when the Micah Parsons news came out a week before. I heard a little bit. I don't know if this is true or not, that Dak Prescott was kind of upset with Micah Parsons, specifically for a podcast. That's what I read online. It's not what I'm saying or heard. So if that's true, then maybe my point won't be that valid. But I think the team's probably upset that they got rid of a talent like Micah Parsons the week before the season started. They're going on the road. I'm going to take Philadelphia
at -7?
-7, and I'm going to take the under.
You're going to take the under. Okay. Yeah. You don't have to. I appreciate those picks, and we like that. But you don't have to. You don't have to answer every single pick. By the way, I'm just letting you know for future ones. Oh, because I'm going to tell you my pick.
Ryan, this is Big's bets that we're doing. Right
No. This is LBO's bets. We're going to each do it. So, Mark, you're next. What do you like here? Who do you like here, and why?
The Eagles. I like the Eagles because they're good at football.
Nice.
Basically.
Nice. The Cowboys are 5-2 against the spread in the last 7 games. The over has hit in the 6 of the last Cowboys games. So that's going against your bet. Cowboys are 1-5 in their last 6 games played in Philadelphia. I like the Eagles here, folks. Okay? The Cowboys are going to have a good team. They're going to have a good offense. But that defense in Philadelphia is returning a lot of starters. They're a good football team. We've talked about their defensive line. They got Cooper DeJean, and they also got Saquon Barkley. I mean, they're going to be amped up. They hate the Cowboys. Give me the Eagles.
Starts the season. First game of the season. Big time.
Yeah. Next up, Miami Dolphins versus the Colts. 1 o'clock on Sunday. We've given you a preview of the game. Right now, the current odds are the Colts are a 1.5 point favorite. So the Dolphins are an underdog on the road, as expected. Another fun fact, typically in the NFL, home teams get 3 points given to them.
So they're not really.
On a neutral field, that means that the Dolphins would be favored by 1.5
So they're not
points.
really an underdog, correct?
They're an underdog because you have to factor in the home team.
Yeah, Dolphins.
Okay. So over-under is 47 points. It's pretty high.
Under.
So you like the under?
Yeah.
Okay. Mark?
Dolphins and under.
Dolphins and under. All right.
What's a Big's bet there on that one?
So I absolutely love the Dolphins money line. Okay. Money line is another different thing. It's a different term. Money line is like you pick which team to win, right? And they'll give you different odds. So typically when you're betting the spread, it's very even odds, like, almost 1-to-1 money. The Dolphins right now are a minus 110 on Hard Rock Bets for the money line. They are a +1. So it's actually gone down. That means that the betting public is betting more on the Dolphins and it's moving the line. I like the Dolphins here, folks. I like the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are going to win this football game. I think they're going to win it handedly. I'm not going to touch the over-under because it just scares me. The Colts were 9-8 last year against the spread. The Dolphins were 7-10. The under was 9-8 in the Dolphins games. These are pretty terrible things to say because it's not going to sway us. But the Dolphins are 0-5 against the spread against AFC South opponents and 3-9 against the spread as a road underdog of 7 points or less. So everything says bet the Colts. No, you bet the Dolphins.
But not big.
You bet the Dolphins.
Yeah.
All right, next up, big game. Probably the biggest game of the week, in my opinion. Lions versus Packers. 4 o'clock game. 1 o'clock game on Sunday in Lambeau Field. Micah Parsons making his debut, playing against the best offense from 2024, the Detroit Lions. The Packers are a 1.5 point favorite at home with over-under 49.5 points. Who do you like here and why, Chris?
So I definitely am going to take the Packers because the Lions have also lost both coordinators. So I don't know what the new coordinator system is going to be like for them. Jared Goff's got to take on the load running the offense. I'm going to say Packers.
Good bet. Good bet. Mark, I kind of screwed your brother here. I should give you some stats to maybe sway you.
Okay. Give
right?
it to me.
They're going to be pointed. It's going to be kind of like leading the witness, but I think you need to know this. Okay. The Lions have won 5 of the last 6 meetings against the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah. It's a different team.
The Lions are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games against the Packers.
It's a different team.
The Packers are 1-6 against the Lions in the last 7 games in Detroit. But this game is at home. Okay, all right. Thanks for that. So I am going with the Lions here. I think the Lions are a good football team. They can control the line of scrimmage. They got Jahmyr Gibbs. They still got Amon-Ra St. Brown. Jared Goff doesn't make a lot of mistakes, folks. And Micah Parsons, he's a phenomenal football player. Jerry Jones, I don't know what you're doing. That Cowboys documentary was incredible on Netflix. Did you check it out?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, it's very, very good. Kind of makes you like Jerry Jones. And the reason why you loved it right away is because it's all about the Canes in the first couple of episodes. It's amazing. But Jerry Jones needs to retire because getting rid of a generational player, those poor Dallas fans, but first it was Luka and now it's Micah Parsons.
Yeah, I don't mind that he got rid of him. Like, that's not the thing. You just don't get rid of him right now. Like, you could have done it at the beginning of the offseason, gone to the highest bidder, and said, we're not going to pay this type of money to a pass rusher for whatever reason that I don't want it to be. But to do it right now, just because you want to win the pissing contest, I don't like it.
Yeah. I am going to take the Detroit Lions as a 1.5 point underdog.
You already said that.
Give me the points. Mark.
I'm going to take the Packers. I'm going to go with them.
You're going to go with the Packers. You're going to take you're going to give 1.5 points.
I mean,
Mark likes
points.
The Packers. Mark's like
At
exactly.
that point, at 1.5, you're picking who's going to win the game.
That's what you would think. You would think, but Vegas knows a lot of things, and there's some games
that come up to 1 point.
Come 1 point. There's been many times that people have been burned. Not me, because I don't gamble that much. But it could happen. It could happen. Last game that we're going to talk to you guys about, the Baltimore Ravens, Sunday Night Football. Baltimore Ravens go to Buffalo, and they play Josh Allen in the last opener of that stadium. Season opener of that stadium before their new stadium is built for next year. The Bills are 1.5 point favorites with an over-under of 51.5. Big game. Big game. You guys want some stats?
Yeah.
The Ravens are 5-0 in their last 5 games against the spread on the road. The over has hit in 13 of the Ravens' last 15 games. And the over has hit in 8 of the Ravens' last 10 road games. The Bills are 9-4 against the spread in the last 13 games. These are good football teams, folks. But most importantly, they put up points. Give me the over, 51.5.
Really?
51.5. I think it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be an incredible game. Derrick Henry that defense is not good in Buffalo, folks. Derrick Henry is going to run all over them. Lamar Jackson is a stud. He's on my football team, on my fantasy football team, so he's going to be a stud. And give me the points here. Mark?
I'm going to go with Lamar Jackson, and I'm going to go Baltimore, and I'll go the over as well.
I love
it's going to
that.
be a very high-scoring game.
I love that. Chris?
Yeah, I'm gonna go the under for sure. Yeah,
Oh.
I don't think that they're gonna win. I don't think Buffalo's gonna be able to win the game if they're in a shootout with Baltimore, especially week 1. So I think it's going to be the under, and I'm going to take Buffalo to win. I'm gonna take Buffalo.
Got it.
The win and the points and the whole thing.
Would you like to do a shot bet on the over-under since we
It would only be right if
shot
we start
bet?
the season off with a
51.5?
shot bet.
Okay.
51.5.
Mark, you in on this? You're on my side?
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
so I have to take 2, and you guys take
No,
1.
we will never do
We all
that
take
to you.
1.
Of course, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
We don't want to get you drunk. You have to drive home.
You would do that to me, though.
I would never do that to you.
All right.
I would do it to you. All right, folks. Football's upon us. Fantasy football, everyone's doing their drafts. Everyone's super pumped about their teams. I clearly have 3 championship teams already on their road to victory. Or Mary Magdalene, pray for us, right? Is that what we say? I'm very excited about football season. It's here, Chris. We've been wanting this, Mark. It's finally here. NFL football, college football. It's incredible.
Yeah, I'm excited. And this week is going to start. We have an event this weekend.
Oh,
we forgot to
yes.
Talk about. I'll let you talk about it since it's your event.
Yeah, well, it's not my event, but it's our alma mater, Christopher Columbus High School. Mark and myself went there. So did Chris. For some time, we are Columbus Explorers. Adelante.
I graduated from Belen, so I'm all about Belen. Belen for life. Men for others.
Yeah, there's a lot of rivalries here, and clearly it's the Wolverines versus the Explorers. But there is a huge football game at Tropical Park at 7 o'clock. The Columbus Explorers are going to be playing St. Thomas Aquinas, a powerhouse. These are 2 powerhouse programs in South Florida high school football. But most importantly, at 5 o'clock, you can come. It's for free, folks. Columbus Alumni Tailgate. LBO will be there live in person. We'll have some trivia. We're going to be giving out La Farga Sunrise. It's a delicious tequila sunrise that I like to make myself. I'm going to bring it to the tailgate. We're going to have a lot of fun, maybe smoke some cigars. Who knows? I don't know if we'll have time. We'll see what happens. But we're going to be there with LBO, hopefully some merch. I guess not.
We're going to find out. I mean,
I guess not.
If they come through this week, I know that they were making the shirts last week. I don't know if it's coming in.
All right. So we're going to be filming content out there. We're going to be trivia. We're going to do some trivia. We're just going to talk to the folks. And who doesn't love a bunch of Columbus guys? I mean, we're literally the best. It's the best.
You forgot about the Belen guy.
I'm talking about the Columbus tailgate.
Oh, got it. I mean, I got to throw in Belen.
You think he's more educated, but yeah, that's not happening.
Tell them where it's going to be at.
Tropical Park, folks.
There you go.
Tropical Park.
5 p.m.
5 p.m. I mentioned it earlier. Mark wasn't listening. 5 p.m. Tropical Park. Okay. Just look out for LBO. We will be there. Give us a hug. Just drop a follow. Just say what's up. And we can't wait to see you guys. Hopefully you come out.
So don't forget, guys, this episode is brought to you by Societa Law, personal injury attorneys. If you've ever been injured in a car accident, you need more than just a lawyer. You need an advocate who truly cares and fights hard for what you deserve. Call Societa Law at 305-340-9082 or visit societalaw.com for your free consultation. Societa Law, where strength meets compassion. Sayonara, suckers.